Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Drink While You Think. I'm Kenji.
I'm Matthew.
And it's just the two of us today. We've had a lot of guests lately. So just back to me and you, compadre.
I know. Zoom's not in vogue anymore.
I know.
People are like, oh, man, Zoom bombers, all kinds of stuff.
Everybody's doing Zoom these days, so it's not that unique. No. But, dude, talk about needing something like this. We were ahead of our time. 2 years, almost a year and a half we've been doing this. Like, man, talk about really looking forward to actually getting together with someone and having to drink. Like, now more than ever.
I know. Right now I do this so I can have a beer with you.
Well, we're not just making it up anymore. We really, truly need it.
Yeah.
So, okay, speaking of drinking, what are you drinking today?
I should have drank this when we had a previous guest. But this is the 420 strain. It says it's a natural hemp type flavor. so apologies.
Who would you have had that with?
Isn't that Liz's thing?
Probably with Liz, yeah.
So I would have, if I had to do it over. Sorry, Liz Mason. I would have brought out the 420 strain.
All right, crack that one open. Give us an initial taster.
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like it, but that's all right.
Not a fan of hemp, huh?
No, IPAs.
I know. I'm just teasing you.
Oh, it's kind of okay.
Kind of okay?
I don't taste the hemp. Like, I don't know what hemp is.
Are you, I'm not going to say anything about that. Are you starting to get into where now you're having to find random weird beers laying around?
Yeah, I'm down to 3. So
I'm way down too. So, I thought I was going to have to go Miller Lite, which is my backup beer, which I may have one of these. But I found a Rogue one. I've got a couple other Rogue ones. So I'm going with it's the 21st Amendment's Hell or High Water Watermelon.
Oh, nice. That's a nice.
I know why this is not a recent beer. I looked on the born-in date on the bottom. It was like September of last year. Careful, don't spill it.
Oh, wow. June.
So not real fresh. But good brewery out of San Francisco. But my friend, one of our friends, Barb Metler, brought it over. And I remember that was like back in the fall. And it's still sitting here. So this may not be great. Probably not my son. The wheat beer, watermelon. I'm going to do a little taste here.
Mine says June 1st, if that makes you feel better. So it's a little.
It's not great. That's like it tastes like it's kind of like a. Doesn't taste that much like beer.
Yep.
I'm not sure it's 21st Amendment fault. You know what the 21st Amendment is, by the way, Matthew?
What is it?
It's prohibition.
Prohibition?
Ultimately, 21st Amendment got repealed, but that's the 20, kind of a creative name. Okay.
Something to do with alcohol.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit of industry stuff.
Okay.
But then let's get off that stuff. We've talked about that stuff too much lately. So I'll do a little screen share. There's things, people are tracking things these days. So our good buddies, David and Blake over at the Cloud Accounting Podcast are trying to do their best of tracking how much the PPP loan is still available.
Oh, wow.
Now, they're giving source data, but you can see it's all kind of like LinkedIn and Twitter sources. But they're saying as of, today's the 10th, so the 9th, last night, looks like a little over 500,000 loans were put out there. 140 billion of the, 350 or so?
Cool.
So about 60% left, they're saying.
Wow. That's of what's been processed, right? Not what applied for?
Average loan size? Look at that. Average loan size of $254,000.
That's great.
Okay. I mean, hey, they're, I don't know how accurate this is, but I mean, at least they're doing something, right? I mean, everyone's asking, when's my loan coming through? How much is available? So at least they're out there trying to kind of crowdsource this a little bit.
How are they getting? Oh, the SBA. There's an SBA status.
Yeah, there's one that's SBA. There's a couple other. Mike Pence had mentioned it. One, you can see Pence's stats from earlier in the week. And then some other folks out here have posted. So I think David and Blake are probably trying to do their best to follow people, reputable people.
So they don't follow us?
No, they don't. Good for those guys for putting some things out there, though.
Nice job, guys.
Yeah. Always giving back to the people. Next thing I noticed being tracked. Our friends at the Going Concern. Oh no. Tracker of accounting firms who either cut jobs or pay or both. Now I think we love Going Concern. Just kind of good, somewhat snarky information about our industry, but it's kind of needed. Anyway, only challenge I give them is they've got it in a list form. I was looking for like a nice, give us like David and Blake, put it in a nice table. But yeah, lots and lots of, almost all the firms you can think of, or a lot of big ones there. Huge pay cuts, BDO, 5 to 10% cuts for all staff. Let's see who else here jumps out. Elliott Davis, 10% of firm workforce laid off. 8% pay cuts. Partners taking bigger pay cut. That seems fair. Grant Thornton, 25% reduction in draws for partners. Partners and principals contributing to a capital call. Woof. Have you heard of a capital call before in an accounting firm?
Yeah, I was at an accounting firm. Yeah.
But that had a true capital call?
Yeah.
I guess, is that more common than I'm thinking it is? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Well, not in the last 5 years, but historically, people do capital calls. Mazars, I talked to somebody today.
Did you?
Sure, did a big cut. I thought I heard 10% of their staff. So.
KPMG is not giving out summer gifts to employees during this year. That seems probably the right thing to do. Anyway, it's rough. It's rough out there. We'll see these rough times out there. I think it's, I still think the profession's going to do fine. I think there's going to be some big changes in the profession for how they might do some work going forward. I'm not trying to, trumpet the horn of all the modern firms, but I do think this is an opportunity where some of the older firms could learn some things from the modern firm. Some of those folks have had to start a firm more recently, have had to be a little more scrappy. And so I think things like doing more regular timely billings, thinking about recurring work, thinking about fixed price projects, maybe some things that would help some of the other traditional firms. But good people out there. I know they'll all land on their feet. Maybe an opportunity for your firm, if you're growing, to maybe grab some great folks. So hopefully. All right. That's the only accounting news I wanted to talk about.
Awesome.
Is that cool? Is our accounting? Are you tired of kind of all the COVID stuff?
Yeah.
Nothing else you want to say about it?
Nope.
Okay.
Right now, I got to do my webinar in a couple of weeks.
You're going to do a webinar in a couple of weeks?
I am.
Okay. So we'll go back here. What else did I have for you? Let's talk about more fun things.
Let's do something fun. Not going concern anymore.
What do you think about the new Falcons? Falcons got some new. Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking about this. I really like the black and the red ones. The white ones are fine, but the red one where like black fades to red. That's awesome.
I think it's cool. I saw it catch some flack. I thought the I can't what they're calling that, but like the red fade to black. I think it's cool looking. Don't you?
I do. I thought that was my favorite of all the uniforms.
It's just unique, right? It stood out. It wasn't like. I didn't think it looked stupid or like not like an NFL uniform. I thought it did still, but like it was just cool. It was different. I like it. I want to see that on the field. I think I saw Grady Jackson was wearing them in some of the.
Grady was wearing it in the videos. So
yeah. And you said which ones you're not the all white or just the.
I mean like the white with the white and the white with the red pants. It's fine. I like the all black and the black with the red. I like those two. Those two in the middle. Those are my favorite.
Those two in the middle? Okay. I like that.
Oh, I like the all white's pretty cool too. All
white's not bad. I think the black tops with the white bottoms are okay. The black, I don't like the white top and the black bottom as much.
Or the white with the red bottom.
Yeah, that seems a little off. Just maybe those to me, those don't look Atlanta like. What's your thought about the ATL?
That was my favorite part.
Oh, you like that?
ATL on the front. I thought that was sweet. So
I like that too. I'm feeling there'll be some other good
the black. I didn't notice this. The black one on the right doesn't have the ATL on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know
that one's supposed
a black jersey with a red stripe, and then there's a black just solid. So
so the one on the far right there, that one's supposed to be our throwback jerseys, right? You can tell the lettering. So that one is going to keep it with the ATL off. Those are throwback jerseys, the black and white. But yeah, otherwise, I thought they were pretty cool. The helmets they're talking about a little bit are almost like not the shiny black, like a matte. I think I saw it was a kind of a matte finish black with like a chrome kind of, it's supposed to be kind of a chrome looking guard shield in the front. So
this is the good stuff, man.
This is the good stuff. I mean, if we can just get to some actual stuff there. Now, next week, they are going to do the draft. Is that right?
They are. Right now it's scheduled. Well, so what is the big thing on my schedule next week is that they were supposed to release the NFL schedule. So they're either going to have to say they're going to kick it back or they're going to have to decide, for the date, because I don't think they know when the NFL season's.
I don't think they know that yet. There's no way. There's no way they know that.
So that's Thursday, and then I think a week and a half. We're a week and a half away from. I think it's the 23rd is when the draft.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So
we was bummer too because you and I at one point were supposed to be
in Las Vegas.
In Vegas during the draft. We weren't there for it, but we were going to find a way to try to weasel our way into it. Good stuff. Any other good Falcons or NFL news?
NFL news? No. Welcome to Atlanta, Todd Gurley. Welcome back.
Welcome home, Todd Gurley. Welcome to have that Bulldog back in state. That's going to be great. Okay. How's the facial hair coming with you now?
It's pretty spotty. Yours is. I see. Did you give up on the beard and just go?
No.
Bad your beard growth is?
My wife made me trim it the other day. She's like, it's getting kind of scraggly, and I mean, not that it needs much, but she just said maybe you should. She didn't make me trim it, but she's like, it's getting a little scraggly.
So mine is like we talked about this before. Like you can't grow hair and like certain places on your face. Well, this is not that I can't grow hair. It's a gray. I got all new problems with beard growing now. So
I don't think I have any. I've got
little things on drink.
I can't really grow much of anything here. I can't really grow anything here. Mine can't connect. So I was out looking. I was trying to look at like what can I do with this? And so I found.
You find a picture?
Yeah, I found
what your goal beard is.
Yeah, my goal beard, and I think it's only because me and Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
That looks about what I can do, right? It's kind of scraggly. And people think that's shape. That's all that grows for me. That's it.
Yeah. There you go.
I just need some of those kind of. I don't have the hair. I am wearing a hat a lot because my hair is just out of control these days. It's kind of, but I need to get some cool glasses like that.
Yep.
Yeah. I think yours could do the full. Does yours connect?
It kind of connects.
Yeah.
See if it makes it right.
Mine doesn't. That's
My wife's
all I got.
complaining about it too, so it's kind of hard to keep it shaved. Not shaved. Never. That's cool. Oh, I did have something exciting come up. I got invited. I'm tired of the freaking online coffee hours and happy hours. No offense, but I know you do those a bunch. I know you're probably tired of it, but I got invited to a poker game. So we're doing with my poker friends. So we're doing.
No way.
Yeah, we're testing out a new site so we can do like a poker game with like a home game. So I'm pretty excited.
Okay, tell me how that site is. Like, yeah, it's.
We're going
to be able to.
We're trying to figure out if we can do it live or we have to have Zoom open separate. And, so
interesting.
Bullshit. Everybody's half the fun, right? So.
Yeah, trying to figure it out. That's for sure. Yeah, I think some of these concepts have been good. I think they're kind of wearing off. In fact, we have a virtual happy hour at Acuity. We also have a virtual coffee on Wednesday mornings. And I jumped on for like 10 minutes and no one else jumped on and I got off. And then later on, everyone's like, where were you? And I was like, so you get the weird things to where like, yeah, somehow you get the wrong meeting or something like this. And I sat there by myself and everybody else was apparently having fun and I had to miss out. So yeah, there's all kinds of these issues popping up.
And I had a new low at the grocery store today. I bought 12 bottles of wine.
I got a delivery today, so that was good.
We're going through wine like nobody's business. So
I got a wine delivery
out
today.
There, I feel you. I did 12 of my favorite bottles of wine. It was on sale. So I was
and that's one of the challenges. Like we've kind of jumped on like on the beer thing. I mean, you and I drink a lot more than just beer, but it's kind of been our ritual on this, and it's also, I mean, what we're using to track. I don't want to have to open up a whole other app to track our drinking, but yeah, we might have to move to wine.
Might have to do some, but I did crack open that tequila. Kenji got me a bottle of tequila for my 40th birthday, and it's been shelved for a while. So it's
been a while since you turned 40.
5 years.
Yeah.
So I broke it out. I finally had the occasion. So I was drinking tequila straight the other day. That was a rough day. It worked though. It was great.
I bet it did work. You needed it. Yeah. I've seen
smile, and then LinkedIn picked up one of my articles, and then like those two things like changed my whole day. Like I went from
change your day. There you go. So yeah, LinkedIn picked up. I saw, we had another team member, Graham, who was on a couple of weeks ago here with us, broke out at our very first happy hour. He broke out the Pappy Van Winkle.
That was nice. That's bringing some happy hour game right there.
People are starting to do that. I mean, either because they're running low or just getting through things. And yeah, I'm glad we've got some more shipments. I need to go out. It's been 2 weeks since I've been out. I haven't even been out of the house in 2 weeks.
That was why I went and got 12 bottles of like our favorite like everyday wine, because we were starting to break into the Napa stuff. Like it was like every day.
I'm breaking into it. We're just doing it. My wife. Yeah. All right. I don't have much else, but speaking of, let's go back to Johnny Depp for a second. I should go past Johnny Depp and his amazing Kenji beard. Okay. So remember people, we need more friends on Drink While You Think, but also, what I noticed here is, where is it? Oh, it's hidden somewhere. There is a way for us to, I thought there was.
Comment?
Here it is. You want to see our beer history?
Oh, nice.
So you go to our beer history here, but I'm just going to sort it real quick, just because, us accountants like things in tables, like data being sorted.
Yeah.
Let's look at I think we know what our highest rating is. Here's high to low. Pliny
the Elder. Oh, that's the only one that's the only one we've doubled up on.
We've doubled up on that one. Yeah. That was sitting at 4.75.
You can tell I rated the coffee stout.
Yeah. The Juicy J is up there.
That was
I think that John Bright, John Bly's. Maybe.
Oh, that was John Bly's. Yeah.
So we got some other pretty good ones up there.
Yeah. That's North Carolina Brewery.
Yeah. If you go low to high, look at here it comes.
Got dissed. I remember that was a good one.
Yeah. Corona and the Russian beer got dissed.
That's pretty funny.
This, I hate to say it, 21st Amendment, the watermelon beer may be in that group there as well too. I haven't looked at the EBV, so average. Holy cow!
Oaxaca chocolate. That was
my
favorite. I'm going to go get more of that. That was really good.
Yeah, look at that. That was a 10.7.
I'm not a beer drinker, dude. I those are the kind of beers I like right there.
Yeah, right there. Right. Those are your sweet spot right there. Okay.
Cool.
And so what are you drinking again? You got the
420 strain.
Strain G. Does it look like that one? Let me see.
Yep. That's it. The G13.
The G13?
Yeah. I'll give it a
6%.
3.25.
Okay. And let's go with, the 21st Amendment. Okay, I know it. We're winning all kinds of check-ins. And the 21st Amendment's, I saw it up there actually. It was the Hell or High Water. There it is. Look at that right at the top. Wheat beer. I like wheat beers.
The watermelon wheat beer, I don't know.
But that's not a me thing. That's not really.
Yeah. That one's
this would be a good kind of summertime kind of thing, but this is not. One more swig of that. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'll go 2.75. I'll go 2.5.
Fair enough.
And I sorry about that 21st, but I think that it's more our fault that we left this in the back of the fridge for a while.
That's awesome.
Average is 3.5. I docked you a point for us versus the average. Well, it's going to be back hanging for a little bit here.
Yep.
We've got some more guests coming next week, which will be good. It should be very entertaining.
Yeah, we'd love to have you guys, especially now. It'd be great to catch up. It was fun catching up with Amanda last week. It was fun catching up with John. That was awesome. So Liz, everybody's fun to catch up with. So if you haven't been on, reach out to us. We'd love to schedule it. We usually film on Fridays, but we're doing a Tuesday film now too. So
we're flexible.
We've been going. So
it's hard to know what day of the week it is anyway. So, right, it doesn't really matter anymore. Just let us know if you want to come on and have a drink and chit chat. We'd love to have you. So,
cool.
But check again, subscribe, keep those views coming. And otherwise, we look to see you later.
Our beard will hopefully have grown by then.
Cheers.
Thanks. See ya.